That kind of brings me to New England here, who are definitely a hot pick in the league for biggest jump from being bad last year, picking as early as they did in the top 5, a 4-13 season. How many times, Cris, do you see a team, and yes, the over-under is only 8.5, but they are favored in 11 of their games after picking 4th in the draft last year. That is not common.
Pretty crazy.
When you don't have it's not like Tom Brady was out for the year. Okay, that's why. You know what I mean?
I know. It's very.
No, we believe in a new coach, a year 2 quarterback, and the change of this roster.
I feel like I don't know if I've ever seen quite that jump or a perception change about a football team in such a short period of time. Yeah, everybody's expecting the quarterback to make the next jump, right? And then when you couple that, I think, with, Josh McDaniels is coaching him, and Mike Vrabel, of course, above that, seeing over everything there. Then you jump on with, they were one of the best teams in the draft and one of the best teams in free agency. Right. I think that's why we're all there. I mean, 8.5 wins, I look at that and just go, yeah, no doubt, I'm picking the over, 100%. I'm expecting the Patriots to be somewhat of a force in the NFL. I mean, you look at them and what they have here, we need to see Drake May take that next step or whatever you want to say there, right? There's some young receivers that I think are going to have a lot of say of how this offense is this year. How quickly do they jump on the scene with Booty, Douglas, right? That group there, Kyle Williams.
Yeah.
I know they're extremely excited about their football team. Young guys on the offensive line, right? So the potential on the offense is there, but it's a little bit like, I just would like to see it a little bit. The defense, I feel like I don't have a whole lot of questions about. The defense is like, for the most part, is veteran players that have been around the league, and I think between that and the way they're going to be coached and everything on there, I look at the defense and go, I'd be surprised if the Patriots defense isn't a top 10 defense in football.
It's mostly just health.
Right.
Like, you need Christian Gonzalez to be ready. You need Carlton Davis to stay healthy. Harold Landry to stay healthy. But, like, on paper, you look at it and go, this is a really good unit from front to back.
I mean, like D-line, they got versatility, they got depth there. So, I'm expecting them to be a player. And, they're a team where I haven't picked my playoff predictions yet and all that, but they're certainly one of those teams where I go, team that didn't make the playoffs that I certainly think can make it this year, they're in the running for that. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do there, as far as buckling down, and do I pick them for the playoffs? But definitely the over. I'm taking that.
This is a funny one to me because how many times do you say, I think a team doubles their wins from last year, and it's almost a disappointment? I think they're an 8-win team.
All right.
And that's right at the under, and that's not a bad thing. Right. That's a big jump for any coach to make with the roster. I just think, Cris, there's a lot of transition here where you can look really good after an 8-win season but I think the quarterback, who's going to be really good, I think he's going to have his fair share of turnovers that kind of are headaches at times. I think the offensive line needs a lot of time to grow. There's only so much that one Will Campbell can do. And I know they have a lot of new faces across that unit, but they need to gel together as well. And then these wide receivers got to get on the same page as Drake May. So if they can ride their defense to win after win after win and be a little conservative, which isn't really Drake May's game. He's a guy that likes to push the ball down the field and run. I think this is an 8-win team, so it's shocking for me to say the under for a team like New England where I see that much improvement with them. I just think that's a massive, massive jump. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Maybe they get that much of a bump from the coaching staff.
I hear you. I guess I'm that much of a believer in that coaching staff. That's what my biggest question really is a little bit what you said, and it is Drake May. Right, it is. I mean, Drake May got to play in the preseason. I can't say that I was sitting here going, oh, my gosh, he looked totally awesome.
Right.
And I was amazing. It was kind of a dumb turnover in game one, right? The game in Minnesota, the stats look a little better than I think the quality of the play was. There were some missed throws and missed targets and even a few catches or receptions where I go, that wasn't the greatest throw. I didn't love the way that day looked. Had a ball that he should have thrown intercepted, right, that got dropped, that hit the Minnesota Viking player right in the chest. So, there's definitely some, I'd like to see it a little first to believe it and all of that, but I think I'm just such a believer in Vrabel and Josh McDaniels that I believe they get it straight and they just get over that 8.5 wins there. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Cris Simms Unbuttoned, and just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching, and again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.